A leader's strength is not just in strategy or power. It is in mastering of emotions, both his own and that of everyone around him. Welcome once again to the Bamee Leadership Academy, where we talk about leadership that works, not just in theory, but in our everyday struggles. Today, I shall be discussing about something that every leader, something that every young person, and honestly, something that every human needs to succeed in our present dispensation, which is emotional intelligence. Now, what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is just our ability to understand and manage our emotions and also recognize and respond well to the emotions of others. It is not about pretending you don't feel pain, not at all. It is not about pretending that you don't feel anger, negative. It is not about pretending that you don't feel disappointment, no. It is about learning to master those feelings so that those feelings don't master you. Now picture this. A football match, probably at the end of first half, they are losing 2-0. I'll give us two scenarios, Coach A and Coach B. For Coach A, what he did was he started shouting at his players, he started using the blame game, he started insulting them, and at the end of the day, their spirit was downcasted. For Coach B, what he did was he kept calm, he re-strategized, he encouraged his player to fight till the end. I bet you, or I know, if not few, but the whole of us will want to go with Coach B. Why? Because he has emotional intelligence. Now let's bring it back. Think about Atlanta 96 for those that were born within that period. The game between Brazil and Nigeria. At the time, Nigeria was losing. They were on the losing side. So imagine if the coach had lost his cool. Imagine if the coach spoke to them with an insulting language. Imagine if the coach did not encourage them. What do you think will happen? Do you think we would have won that particular match? That is the power of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence sits on 4 pillars. Those 4 pillars are self-awareness, self-control, empathy, and motivation. Now, I'll start discussing with self-awareness. What is self-awareness? Self-awareness is about you knowing your emotions. It's about we being aware of what triggers our annoyance, what triggers your emotions, or what makes you act that particular way you are acting. As a leader that wants to practice emotional intelligence, you must pause before you react. Remember, not every provocation deserves instant response. Sometimes silence is just the real answer. The next is self-control. After understanding your emotions, or after knowing your emotions, controlling them is key. So self-control is about controlling your emotions, not letting anger, not letting fear, not letting pride control your decisions. For a leader that wants to succeed using emotional intelligence, you must name your emotions. Are you angry? Are you frustrated? Are you embarrassed? Once you can identify those emotions, then you have control of those emotions. The third is empathy. Empathy simply entails understanding what others feel even when they don't say it to you. Empathy simply means putting yourself in that person's shoes. So for a leader that wants to succeed using emotional intelligence, you must always empathize with others around you. Before blasting someone as a leader, you should ask, what is their own side of the story? Maybe they are fighting a battle you don't understand or you cannot see. Then finally is motivation. Motivation simply entails using emotions to drive motivation and achieving a goal. Using your emotions to drive motivations that will make others to do what you don't want to do, or that will make them to give their last ounce. Remember, you can't control what others do, but you can always control how you respond. In closing, leadership is not about avoiding emotions. Leadership is about mastering those emotions. A hot temper may win an argument, but I bet you it will lose the people. A calm spirit may lose that moment, but believe you me, it will win the future. So as you step into this new week, whether it is in school, whether it is in your classes, whether it is in our offices, whether it is at home, or whether it is in a traffic situation, remember, your greatest power is not in reacting, but your greatest power is in responding with wisdom. So please, stay calm, stay wise, keep leading with your heart. Until next time, I still remain your host,